So I come to work every evening, and in case you didn't know, I'm a janitor at Lawrenceville High School. I work in the evening, and since I've started working, I always have a music of some kind going on my phone, and I don't mean to say music. What I really have going on my phone, since I started working here last August, I have motivational speeches on my phone, and a lot of kids think I'm the janitor that has rap music on my phone, and actually it's not rap music, it is motivational speeches. Lately I've really been on to Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas is a phenomenal speaker. Eric Thomas came from absolutely nothing in the rougher sides of Detroit. He grew up homeless. He ate out of garbage cans, and he's now a best-selling author. He's a motivational speaker, and pound for pound, probably the hardest-working motivational speaker in the world. And the one thing that I love about Eric Thomas hits me straight up every night with his speeches. So I'm going around to all my classrooms, and the kids are still here when I start. And today really got to me, because one young man, I don't know, he might have been a junior, maybe a senior, he stopped me and he said, "Hey man," he said, "I notice you've always got something playing on your phone." And he said, "I can't ever really make it out," but he said, "It sounds like somebody positively talking." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Man," I said, "that's Eric Thomas." And he looked at me and he said, "Who?" I said, "Man," I said, "You don't know Eric Thomas?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Oh man," I said, "Eric Thomas is one of the best motivational speakers out there." And he said, "Really?" And he said, "You really like him?" And I said, "Okay." I said, "I'll tell you what." I said, "I've been listening to this since August. I listened to it for 8 hours a night. I work 5 nights, so that's 40 hours a week I listen to this." I said, "I have had more success as an author in 10 months than I have had in 13 years. And I said, everything about my life has completely changed, unlike it's never been before." And I said, I attribute it to speeches like this by Eric Thomas. And he said, "So does this Eric Thomas, does he have more speeches?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "He's got 150 to 170 videos. He's got a couple mixtapes. He's got a couple books that's come out." I said, "Get on Google." I said, "Just Google Eric Thomas." And then the kid was looking at me, and I could really tell we were about to do something. And didn't have either of us have any intention of it. And he said, "I think I'll look into that." I said, "Yeah, man." I said, "Check him out," because I said, if you're wanting anything sports-wise, education, your life, I said, "Dude," I said, "this will hook you up." I said, "It's good stuff." I said, "But you got to be willing to work at it. You can't just listen." He said, "No." He said, "That sounds cool." So as this kid's going down the hallway, as I'm going back into the classroom, he's the only one in the hall, I hear from the hallway, "Google Eric Thomas." And that's what I love about changing my life. That's what I love about the positivity, is you start finding ways to help other people. Other opportunities open themselves up. How do I know that this kid 10 years from now doesn't go to the NBA, and when he wins a championship, they look back and they say, "What changed it all for you?" And he says, "The janitor that told me about Eric Thomas." It's that simple in life. You don't realize how quick you can change someone else's life. But you got to have that mindset too. And I mean, I just had to stop work here for a minute. I'm not done yet, but I had to say that introducing him to somebody that motivates me, it's phenomenal. You know, who's to say that that wasn't meant to happen? I don't know. But anytime that you can do something to motivate, it's an awesome feeling. And I don't know if Eric will ever hear this story or not, but as I heard that kid say that in that hallway, I couldn't imagine when I came to work today that I may very well have helped somebody else start on the same road I am. And you can't buy that with any money. So, gotta get back to work here. It's I got about an hour left to go. So have a good night. Help someone if you can. See ya.